If you have loaded up Warzone 2 or DMZ or Modern Warfare 2 Season 1, you might have noticed that the M13B is locked, and you can't unlock it through the Battle Pass, you can't unlock it through a normal weapon challenge. Instead, you have to do something in DMZ, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to unlock the M13B, which seems like an awesome assault rifle, to be honest. So to begin with, you're really going to want a squad of 3 players. DMZ always works better when you've got 3 players, and you're going to be hopping into a place where there's going to be loads of AI shooting at you. It really helps if you've got friends to watch your back. That being said, when you do this, only one of you will get out with the M13. This will only unlock the M13 for one of you at a time. So maybe try to find a group of people where you'll agree to keep on going through it and do it 3 times to unlock it for everybody, or find people who have already got it who are willing to help you. So it doesn't matter too much what your loadout is going into the DMZ, you just need something that you can kill AI with. If you've died a bunch and you've lost loads of contraband and you don't have anything, you might want to do a couple of runs where you just build up some weapons, complete some contracts, complete some missions, and make sure you've got something that you can deal with the AI with fairly efficiently. Because when you do your run to try and get the M13, you really want to head straight there. So as soon as you load into the DMZ, find where the yellow circle is on the map. This is where the radiation is going to start spreading from. You've got ages before it starts spreading, but only the first team who gets there and completes the objective is going to be able to get this gun. So you really want to be the first ones there. So try and find some transport and head there as quickly as possible. Once you reach the edge of the zone, you'll realize it's like the gas in Warzone, but instead of shrinking, it expands. But it has the same sort of idea where if you go in there, you will start taking a tiny bit of tick damage, and it is a very small amount of damage, but over time it will kill you. Now the good news is that you can stop that just by picking up a gas mask, and all of the AI in the area will have gas masks on. So just kill someone, pick their gas mask up, and it will tick down incredibly slowly, so you'll be able to wear that gas mask for the entire time it takes you to complete this. Once you're in that zone and you've got a gas mask sorted, then you want to head towards the middle of the zone, and you should be able to find an NPC called the Chemist. They'll have a bright yellow hazmat suit on, and they have loads and loads of armor, and they'll have a set of guards with them who also have a bunch of armor. If there's 3 of you on your team and you're all shooting at him, you should be able to take him down fairly quickly, you know, use some explosives and stuff like that. It's a kind of confusing fight because it's kind of hard to see in there, and depending on where the location is, you might have loads of AI shooting at you from all different sides, but you should be able to burn down the Chemist fairly quickly, and then as soon as you do, run over to him and you should be able to find the M13 weapon on the ground. It's this super cool yellow blueprint of it, but this is the weapon you need to exfil with. So once you've grabbed that weapon, make sure your entire team immediately gets out of the zone, because there's going to be a load of AI closing in on you. There's probably going to be other players trying to do the same thing. So make sure you get out of the circle and start heading towards one of the exfil areas, one of the exfil sites, where you can call in a helicopter to try and get away. If you've played DMZ before, you'll know how this works, but once you get to an exfil site, you'll put a flare down, and then you've got to defend that site for a little while. There'll probably be a wave of AI come for you, maybe some players and things like that. So just keep fighting them off. Make sure you keep a hold of the M13, don't swap it out for another weapon or anything like that, and then board the helicopter. Once you get on the helicopter, there'll be a short timer where you need to stay alive, and once that's over, you'll then be able to just sort of watch as you fly away, and then you'll be able to exfil, and it will be unlocked for you. Now, unfortunately, you don't get to keep the really cool M13 blueprint that you picked up in that. That will still be there as a contraband weapon, so you can take it back into the DMZ if you want. But the actual M13 will be unlocked for you to use in loadouts and things like that. In Battle Royale and in multiplayer, you'll be able to equip it now. Remember, only the player who was holding it when they exfilled is going to be able to get to keep it. Everyone else is going to have to go back in and do it again, you know, or you could be nice and drop back in with them to try and keep on helping them get it. Now, I haven't tested whether or not you can just drop the contraband version and then immediately exfil with it to give it to somebody else. If that works, please let me know in the comments, because I'm sure that would be super useful for people. But whatever happens, you're going to have to go and grab it in the first place, because if you drop it, the contraband version, that's now passed on to one other player. Maybe you could pass it around your trio, and then you'd only have to actually beat the Chemist the first time. You'd be able to just exfil twice more to get it for everyone else. Maybe that'll work. Let me know in the comments. If you found this video useful, please don't forget to like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. There's going to be so much more content. I'm streaming a lot of Warzone DMZ over this weekend. Going to be having an absolutely awesome time of it. So hopefully see you there. Goodbye.